This is Christian Cisneros with the Noob News here at Austin Comic Con. I'm here with the Shiflett brothers, a group of brothers that do sculpting right here out of Texas, in Beaumont, Texas. How is Austin treating y'all, and how's the Comic Con going for y'all?
Man, we've really enjoyed it. We really have. It was a really good turnout, and we were surprised by that. We really want to get a good Texas show going. You know, so it's nice. People have been really nice here.
It's been a long time waiting for Texas to come up with a Comic Con or some kind of in this scale of things.
Yeah, that's right. When we were kids, we used to come. There were some big ones in Dallas we like to go to, and so we'd like to see it get going.
What really got y'all into this sculpting and making figures and stuff?
You know what it is we're comic book nerds. We grew up on comic books, and so when we wanted to see these characters in 3D, and so we got in. Started taking our stuff to the San Diego Comic Convention, one-of-a-kind pieces. Sort of got discovered there. Did a lot of license work for Marvel Comics and different companies, Toy Biz. And then we're also branching off into our original creations in bronze, etc. So it's a good gig, man. You know what I mean? Doing what you love.
I understand that. Tell our audience kind of where can they find your stuff? Where's the best way to get a hold of it? Do y'all do one of a kind pieces and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, you can see everything we've ever done on shiflettbrothers.com. It's all one word. It's pretty easy to find, and a lot of the Marvel stuff that people are interested in, the Juggernaut and the Thanos, those things are sold out, but you can still find those on eBay a lot. So a lot of our stuff goes up on eBay on the back market, the back end of it, and everything. A lot of what we're doing now is limited pieces. We have a certain run on porcelain pieces, maybe 200. On bronzes, it's very limited, like a run of 18, and we also produce resin kits. But we're keeping busy, man. Yeah.
If somebody saw a piece that y'all have that y'all no longer make, Can if the money's right,
if the money's right, anything is possible. But also, you can hit us up by email, from our site and ask us about a piece. We may be able to point you in the right direction of who has one available.
Awesome. Kind of talk us through some of your more popular pieces and what gave y'all the inspiration to do those.
The Juggernaut is really popular, and I think there are some guys sculpting statue comic collectibles maybe that weren't comic book geeks like we were when we were children. So when a company calls us and says we want you to do the Juggernaut, we say, oh, you don't just stop talking. We'll take it from here. We know the Juggernaut, we know what he's about, and we'll handle it from here. And so we come up with the posing and the idea for the piece. Sometimes we model it after specific comic book artists. We did a Hulk for Bowen Designs, which was sort of John Buscema inspired. We try to keep those icon. Who was the iconic artist who did this character? We try to keep that in mind when we're creating these sculptures, and try to bring some of those 2D artists through into the sculpture.
What is the range and price range from your sculptures?
We have statues from, let's say, $85 or $95 up to bronzes, which can go for $2,000 or $3,000, and so there's something for everybody.
How long does it usually take? What's the time frame for?
Probably
from conceptual to
a couple months. We put about 150 hours, or more, sometimes much more if it's something with scales, a dragon. But it takes a long time, a couple months to go from start to finish.
Awesome. That's Christian Cisneros from the Noob News. We're here at Austin Comic Con with the Shiflett brothers. Thank you very much for y'all's interview.